Go look it up, see what it's selling for, and you will shit my pants. Guaranteed.
I don't glorify the violence, but I know I'm dealing harm. Knowledge is a weapon, so I'm out here dealing arms, yeah.
What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing, man? Welcome back to the channel. It's good to see your beautiful face. Looks a lot like a webcam, but it's gorgeous. Burger King versus Mickey D's. What's your take? Comments right now. BK or McDonald's? Where are you at with it? The skinny, handsome, jacked, smart as a whip electrician is back with another one. Burger King versus McDonald's. Patty rivalry. I did it. Yay. Round of applause, please. Here we go. I'm very excited. It's been way too long since we've watched one of his videos, so I am here for it. I think this is my first one from the Fat Files page. Probably not.
All right, I'm just gonna be honest with you. All of the research for this video started because of a meme, and honestly, it could not have went any better. Today we're talking about Burger King. Okay, look, I have been sent this meme like 10,000 times. And
okay, I was about to ask what meme you're talking about, but okay.
in the last month, I'm not sure why, it must have went viral somewhere. Basically, the United States military has a Burger King that they can deploy anywhere on the planet.
Oh, okay. Nick just assumed it's obviously photoshopped, so what's the humor here? That's not photoshopped. They do know these guys are protecting our country, right? Couldn't have sent like a Chipotle truck, a salad bar with some proteins in there. Burger King.
In like 24 hours. So this piqued my interest for obvious reasons. I mean, nothing says you're outclassed like watching a foreign military drive a Burger King out the back of a cargo plane. Bearing that in mind, I thought to myself, surely this is an incredible business that I should look into because they probably have a really impressive business model, and I was partially correct because it was definitely worth looking into. There is not an impressive business model behind this company, okay? Not only is there not an impressive business model, there's not even really a business model, okay? As far as I can tell, Burger King was literally founded to troll McDonald's, and that has pretty much been their only mandate ever since. But first, a word from our sponsor.
Delete me.
Yeah, delete me.
You were hired for one ad only. You're done.
There can only be one.
Do something.
You're on your own. His boobs are bigger and he just made a Star Wars Highlander reference. Anyways, Delete Me, biggest sponsor of the channel. You guys know the deal by now. You give them money, they make sure the data brokers on the internet are not selling your personal information. These data brokers are legally required to stop selling your information if you ask them to the right way. Unfortunately, each data broker has a different right way. And Delete Me knows all of them. Not only do they go and they get all that information taken down, they continue to monitor all these data brokers in case they get your information again, and then they tell them to quit selling it again. Buh! You can actually do all that yourself. Buh! I mean, yeah, you could. You could also wire your own house and grow your own food, but at some point it becomes more cost and time effective to just let the professionals do their job, and plus, they'll probably do a better job to begin with. I mean, here's the results they got for me. They reviewed over 18,000 listings from over 180 different data brokers and gotten over 3,000 listings removed almost every single month. And to be honest, I have absolutely no idea how long that would have taken me to do it if I decided to do it myself, but I'm 100% sure I would rather just pay Delete Me like $6 a month to do it for me. So if you're like me and you wanted to give Delete Me a try, I'm gonna have a link and a discount code down below. Let's get back to the video. All right, our story begins in 1954 when the founders of Burger King, Keith Kramer and Matthew Burns, went out to San Bernardino, California and ate at the very first McDonald's, and they're like, holy shit, what a brilliant business model. They're selling cheap hamburgers through a drive-thru, just maximizing profits. It'd be a really good idea if we stole this exact business model and then took it over to the East Coast and started it in Jacksonville, Florida. They got a piece of equipment known as the Insta Broiler that they thought was gonna be a faster and more efficient way to cook hamburgers, and opened up their very first Insta Burger King. And just like McDonald's, it was very successful right out of the gate. They rapidly started opening up new franchises all over the country. Now, the way they did franchises in the beginning was, well, it was kind of fucking stupid, to be honest with you. The way they did it was they would basically sell the rights to a district or a region of the United States to a franchisee, and that franchisee could then put up as many Burger Kings in that area as they wanted, and there was really no rules whatsoever. And what this meant was it was a restaurant and it said Burger King on the outside, but if you went to a different district where a franchisee ran their business completely differently, you were going to a different Burger King, but it was basically a completely different restaurant. The only similarity was was that they both sold hamburgers, which kind of makes sense from this like eye in the sky point of view, but from a consumer standpoint, it was very confusing. And this goes on for over a decade. They continue to open up franchises all over the United States. The entire company gets bought and sold out on like 3 separate occasions during that initial 10 years. And then in 1967, all 274 Burger King franchises get bought out by Pillsbury for $18 million.
Sir.
Am I mathing correctly? $66,000? If you round up? Holy shite. What the fuck?
Sir.
I'll get it together. I promise.
And the man from Pillsbury that gets put in charge of Burger King is an executive by the name of Norman Brinker. 2 things he does right out of the gate. He standardizes Burger King across the board. We're not going to have any more of this like, you have this experience in this district and this experience in that district. No, we're going to standardize it. All Burger Kings are going to be relatively the same. That way, when somebody's going from a different location to a different location, they can expect to find the same menu items and have relatively the same experience. And the second thing he does, he kicks off the long-standing Burger King tradition, and quite honestly, as far as I can tell, the only business model they've ever had of shit-talking McDonald's, because he launches a major ad campaign basically saying that Burger King is better than McDonald's because Burger King has bigger burgers. So naturally, McDonald's, being a good sport about it, launched a retaliatory ad campaign. No, I'm just kidding. They actually kicked off their long-standing tradition of having frivolous lawsuits against rivals. They tried to sue Burger King and lost, which is honestly a pretty incredible lack of a sense of humor on McDonald's part, considering that their mascot is a clown. So Burger King continues to smack talk McDonald's. McDonald's continues to cry about it. The next big thing that Burger King does is they start landing licensing agreements with big companies like Lucasfilms and Disney. And for my inner child, this is my favorite part, because this is an objective fact that Burger King had the best Happy Meal toys my entire childhood, okay? They start having Happy Meal toys of all the upcoming Disney movies. They start having memorabilia for the Star Wars movies. They had literally the best Happy Meal toy of all time, the golden Pokemon card, okay? I remember when I was like 7, 8 years old, opening up that Pokeball case and thinking that I was immediately a millionaire like fucking Scrooge McDuck. It was the best toy.
Speaking of which, I've been laid up for a minute, dude. Because of which, I was able to watch some videos and do a little bit more consuming of TV and phone. Highly don't recommend. I stumbled across a Pokemon video. You know you're down bad when a video of a Pokemon trade show has your full attention. And then they start talking about what the first edition Pokemon cards were selling for, and selling rapidly for. When I tell you I had a binder with all of them, the Blastoises, all of them. I used to hustle my cousins, hustle my friends. Dude, judging by the videos that I saw, that binder, I'm not exaggerating, it's literally worth $1 million plus. I don't think I tossed it. I don't even know where to start looking. I've probably moved 39 times since the last time that I saw it. That hurt. Like physical, I got up off the couch and paced my kitchen for an hour just watching these videos. Like, is this real? This can't be real. This isn't real. Oh, it's real. Oh, it's really, really painful. Oh God, let me find that binder, please.
Okay, I remember when I was like 7, 8 years old, opening up that Pokeball case and thinking that I was immediately a millionaire like fucking Scrooge McDuck. It was the best toy ever as a child.
I remember it. Oh, dude, best movie ever. Blank check. Best movie ever.
This is brilliant marketing on Burger King's part, because let me tell you, as a child, I viewed going to Burger King as an investment opportunity, okay? I was trying to convince my parents to go to Burger King breakfast, lunch, and dinner so I could get more gold and become rich.
But dude, he's joking. He's not joking. Even if he is joking, I can't even imagine. If you have one of those things still in the package, go look and see what it's selling for. I bet you're gonna shit your entire pants. You'll probably shit my pants. Go look it up. Go look it up, see what it's selling for, and you will shit my pants. Guaranteed.
1980s Burger King is absolutely losing to McDonald's on the business front, so they have the horrible idea of like, hey, you know what would help if we added a bunch of random shit to the menu to give people more options. Okay, this is a horrible idea. I've said this once, I'll say it again because I wholeheartedly believe it. Adding more options is almost never a good thing on the business front, especially in the restaurant industry.
It's a hamburger made out of meat, on a bun with nothing. Add ketchup if you want. I couldn't care less.
I mean, look at Chick-fil-A. I did a whole video on that previously. It is pound for pound easily the most effective and profitable fast food chain in the world right now. They've got 1/7 as many locations as McDonald's. They're only open 6 days out of the week as opposed to 7, and each Chick-fil-A outperforms a McDonald's by a factor of like 20.
I did not know that. We gotta watch that video. Holy shit. That makes a lot of sense though, man. It really does.
And look at what they're doing. They're selling chicken sandwiches. That's it. They've got one fucking menu item and they're wrecking house. Okay, KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. Overcomplicating shit almost never works. I mean, look at German engineering. Oh my God, everything they work on is an engineering marvel. It's so complex. Nobody else could possibly keep up. Keep up at what? Losing fucking world wars? Ask any mechanic on the planet if they want to work on a BMW. They're going to say fuck no, because it's an overcomplicated piece of shit. But that's what Burger King does, desperately trying to keep up with McDonald's. Over the course of the next decade, it drives the franchise straight into the ground, and by 1989 they have to end up selling to some big European conglomerate, Grand Metro, for $5.7 billion. Oh wait, I almost forgot literally the worst and scariest part of this entire video. In addition to adding a bunch of different items to the menu, one of the items that they added was a bigger version of the Whopper, because McDonald's around this point in time came out with the Quarter Pounder, so Burger King wanted to one-up them, so they came up with the Third Pounder. Okay, not a horrible idea. Bigger is better. Great marketing ploy, okay? What they underestimated was how fucking stupid people are. Okay, the 1/3 pounder was a complete flop and nobody could figure.
Oh, because people thought 1/4 is bigger than 1/3. Guaranteed that's what he's about to say. Why do you know that, Nick? Well, because I work construction. People are just not very smart, generally speaking. Me included.
Stupid people are. Okay, the 1/3 pounder was a complete flop and nobody could figure out why for the life of them. It was basically the same price as a Quarter Pounder. Literally more hamburger for the same amount of money.
Right.
So they did a bunch of market research, and what the market research found out was the average person at a glance thought that the Quarter Pounder was the better deal because 4 is a bigger number than 3.
I don't believe it.
Yeah. Yep.
Deal because 4 is a bigger number than 3.
I don't believe you.
Okay, do you understand how fucking stupid that is? That's like calling up a pizza place and being like, hey, can you do me a solid? I want to order a large pepperoni pizza, but instead, can you cut it into 12 pieces instead of 10 because I'm really hungry right now? I swear, every time I think about this, I have an existential crisis, okay? Like, look. All right, look, I'm not saying I don't like democracy necessarily, but every time I hear shit like this and I know that these people's vote count for as much as my vote does. Fucking.
Again, been laid up for a while. Comment sections. Stay away, dude. It will, if you have any common sense, stay away. There's no way they mean what they just wrote. So what could they mean? Oh no. Oh no. You click on the replies and see people asking them this very question and them standing on their point. I don't know if maybe he hasn't had the amazing, wonderful opportunity to work with enough green guys in the electric world, but I'm gonna tell you right now, you get enough new helpers in any trade. That whole third quarter thing, it's absolutely not surprising to me at all. At all!
We're just gonna move on. And this is where we get to the Burger King that we really know today, because Grand Metro has a two-pronged approach on how to turn this company around. Prong one, they're going to expand globally, have Burger Kings all over the world. That part works out really well. The second prong, they're going to double down on historically what has worked for Burger King, primarily continuing to get licensing deals for awesome kids meal toys and shit-talking McDonald's. So we're just going to go ahead and go right down the list of their greatest McDonald's trolls of all time. There's their unofficial slogan, why eat with a clown when you could dine with a king? There's that time that they had a Burger King dress up as a McDonald's for Halloween. Then there's probably one of the best ads I think I've seen in my entire life. There's multiple videos and accounts on the internet of people that have had a McDonald's hamburger for like 25 years, and the thing hasn't aged. It doesn't mold, it doesn't deteriorate. It looks very similar to the day that it was bought. So Burger...
Have you seen the videos of when they put it in stomach acid? Listen, you want to never eat McDonald's ever again? Go check that out. That's a great watch.
Burger King, obviously taking a shot at McDonald's with this, made an ad where they showed a Whopper getting moldy and decaying over the course of 34 days. Literally just saying the quiet part out loud, like, is our food good? No, not really, but at least bacteria is willing to eat it, unlike McDonald's. Okay, that's an incredible ad. Literally scientifically proving in like 30 seconds flat that they are healthier than the competition is brilliant. But just for the record, I am absolutely not saying that Burger King is healthy for you, okay? The Bacon King has like 2,100 calories just in the sandwich, okay? I ate one like 3 weeks ago. It felt like my cardiovascular system got shifted into 4 low for like 3 hours. But it did taste better than a Big Mac, so there is that. Which brings me to my next point. Their burgers are substantially bigger than McDonald's, and they like to prove that in the funniest ways possible, one of which is with one of the most iconic ads of all time, the Tiny Hands ad.
Have a BK double cheeseburger with us.
Nah, I'm gonna hit McDonald's at halftime.
Are you kidding?
I have these tiny hands, and that BK double cheeseburger is so big, it's gonna make them look even tinier.
Then there was that time when the new It movie premiered in Germany. They effectively turned the entire It film into one major advertisement for Burger King. And while those ads are funny and memorable, at the end of the day, it's just clever marketing. It's not actually trolling the enemy, which they also excel at. So you know how Burger Kings are always like right next to or across the street from a McDonald's?
Always.
Well, somebody at Burger King got the brilliant idea. They're like, hey, we've got this mobile app. What if we came up with a way to make it so people were incentivized to go to McDonald's to order food from Burger King? They created what they called the Whopper Detour, and basically what they did is they used the GPS tracking inside of the Burger King app, and if you were inside of a McDonald's location while you were ordering on your phone from Burger King, they would only charge you $1 for a Whopper, effectively driving more business over to Burger King selling cheaper hamburgers, but also giving the illusion that people were walking into McDonald's, standing there for a few minutes, and then leaving empty-handed and dissatisfied before walking next door to Burger King. And my personal favorite troll actually happened this year in 2024. What happened was, over in Ireland, there's a small chain of like 100 restaurants called Supermax, and McDonald's has effectively been trying to sue this company because apparently Supermax is infringing upon their trademark of the Big Mac, and they've been taking them to court for a couple of years, and they recently just lost in court, effectively losing their trademark for the Big Mac term in all of the European Union.
Oh,
so
no.
Burger King immediately quit selling Whoppers and is now selling not Big Macs at every BK in Europe. And McDonald's can't do a single thing about it because they lost the trademark to the term Big Mac, and it's absolutely beautiful. And while the savagery was pretty unique,
I want to see footage of the Burger King boardroom meetings. It's got to be just a bunch of guys smoking joints and feet up on the desk. All of these sound like Adam Sandler came up with them. I mean, dude, that is genius. The Burger Big Mac. Wow.
uniquely pointed at McDonald's in particular for a long time. It's kind of leaked out and now anybody can get it. Ever since Burger King got Twitter, they're just clapping back at everybody online. In 2018, Kanye tweeted that McDonald's was his favorite restaurant, to which BK reposted and just said, "That explains a lot," which is a tweet that is just aged like fine wine. In 2021, on International Women's Day, Burger King tweeted, "Women belong in the kitchen."
Bro, maybe it's not Adam Sandler. Maybe it's Bill Burr. Oh my God. Bill Burr is writing Burger King's marketing ploys. You can't convince me otherwise.
Now, to their credit, the first comment made immediately after that tweet and pinned by Burger King was explaining how women only account for 20% of chefs and they wanted to get more women involved in the culinary industry. However, people aren't clicking into the comments section and reading the comments once they read that. They're just clicking and immediately getting pissed off and typing something furiously.
Absolutely.
So once again, Burger King gave the average person too much credit on their intelligence, and nobody actually read the secondary part where they like had a heartfelt message of trying to, you know, get women into the workforce. No, people were just immediately pissed. And then who could forget December 9th, 2024, right after the man that assassinated the healthcare CEO was captured after being identified by a McDonald's worker, Burger King allegedly tweeted, We don't snitch.
This motherfucker don't miss.
Now, in Burger King's defense, that's not a real tweet, and they didn't actually tweet that. That was fabricated and then spread all over the internet after the fact. However, the fact that a lot of people had to go online and verify that that was a fake tweet speaks volumes. Which brings us to the Burger King scandals, because let's face it, you can't troll this hard and be this savage on the internet, not go a little bit too far every once in a while, and they've done it. In 2009, they had the Whopper sacrifice campaign, and you could literally download an app on your phone that would integrate with Facebook, and you could pick 10 people to delete off your friends list. And if you did it, it would send a message to that friend that you unfriended, and it would be like, you just got sacrificed for a Whopper. And then after you did that 10 times, you would get a coupon for a free Whopper. Apparently, a bunch of people got really mad about this. Personally, I think that's absolutely hilarious. If you're gonna get mad at me because I unfriended you on Facebook to get a free Whopper and you're not understanding, honestly, I don't know why we're friends to begin with in the first place. Okay, back when
And also, who doesn't have a few hundred friends that they could lose on Facebook? Let's be real. Most of those people, they're not the person that you went to school with 25 years ago, Susan, okay? They're just not.
I did have Facebook, I would unfriend the best man in my wedding every year on his birthday and then re-add him the next day for no other reason that it was funny, okay? If you incentivized me with free Whoppers, I'd do it every day. And guess what? He would laugh every single day because that shit's funny. But this pales in comparison to their biggest scandal ever. In 2018, it was the Russian Soccer World Cup, and a Burger King franchise in Russia advertised and offered up $47,000 in cash and a lifetime supply of free Whoppers to any woman that would get impregnated by a World Cup soccer player. This was to, and I quote, get the best football genes and lay down the success of the Russian national football team. Now on one...
I feel like that's been done before.
Impregnated by a World Cup soccer player. This was to, and I quote, get the best football genes and lay down the success of the Russian national football team. Now, on one hand, is that funny? My lawyer told me that I have to say no. On the other hand, could you imagine some Russian woman getting knocked up by a football player and immediately calling JG Wentworth?
It's my money and I need it now!
And the craziest part about all of this is that people weren't actually mad that Burger King was essentially incentivizing women to become gold diggers for Whoppers. No, the public outcry was essentially saying that this promotion excluded women that weren't capable of bearing children. No, I'm just fucking with you. But the fact that I had you going for that long speaks volumes of the world that we live in today. So yeah, in conclusion, that is Burger King in a nutshell. They were basically founded to troll McDonald's, and now they just fuck with everybody for fun and sell hamburgers on the side. Is it a good business model? One that I would recommend that you pursue? Probably not, but also, I'm here for it. Thank you for watching. Best way to support the channel is go buy some merch over at thefatelectrician.com. Quack bang out.
Dude.
You guys gotta quit sending me memes. I don't think I'm mature enough to handle the internet.
That makes two of us, brother. Oh my god, that is hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. I need to see more of these videos. The Raisin Cartel, Most Gangster Pizza CEO, Little Caesars. That was hilarious. And also, I wanted to say at the very beginning, that meme that he put up. Isn't that the same plane that I showed you guys? Was that the air show by me? I think it's the same thing. But yeah, I mean, that puts in perspective. No, honestly, I think the one that I saw was bigger than this. It would have been wider than one tractor trailer. Anyways. Yeah, wow. That was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Burger King was already a few notches above for me. The onion rings, those jalapeno poppers. I struggle with the burgers, man, at any of those chains. It's just not my jam. But anyways, dude, that was absolutely hilarious. Incredible. The tweets, all of it. Another very well done video by the skinny, jacked, handsome, incredibly smart electrician. Appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you like the video. Let me know in the comments, Burger King, McDonald's, or do they both suck? You tell me. I'll catch you guys next time, man. Take care of yourselves and each other. Stay safe out there, everybody. Peace out.
They tell me no, my road will get silence. Whoa, I'm a survivor. Spiral down, I sink so low. Falling down, I'm on my own. Falling down, I'm all alone. Crash into the